everyone, and welcome back to Honest Books, and today I'm going to do my April TBR. So last month for my March TBR, I actually stayed pretty close to it, which is very shocking. I probably read at least 3 out of maybe the 5 that I said I really wanted to read in March. So that was something that I was pretty excited for, and so hopefully I will read at least another half of this TBR like I did last month. And so let's just get into what I really hope to read this month. So like I stated in my video last week for my Friday reads, I really hope to read Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I actually already currently reading this at the moment, about 100 pages in, and I'm currently reading the paperback version because this is a lot easier to carry around than this very tall hardback, which I tend to read on the go sometimes, mostly at work. And so I'm about 100 pages into this book. You can tell I'm already doing all of my notes for it, and so if you don't know what this book is actually about, so if you don't know what Ready Player One is about, it is pretty much all about video games. So the person who created this world called the Oasis, it's a virtual reality type of game slash really big internet area, and so the creator actually died, and so there's a contest going on that if you find the Easter egg within the game, then you win his entire fortune since he had no heirs. And so the main character of this book actually ends up finding that Easter egg, and so it's pretty much just his journey trying to find it, and all this other cool stuff happens. And I'm only about 100 pages in, but I really also enjoyed it already. And this is actually becoming a movie soon, and so I'm actually really excited to see it because I'm actually super interested in this book and how it would actually portray onto the actual movie screen, because it has a lot of virtual reality stuff and very futuristic type of instruments that we don't have, and so I'm really interested to see how this actually ends and how it will become a movie. Another book that I also talked about in my Friday Reads video is what I hope to read, and so that is The Last Man Volume 2. Also, if you don't know what this is about, so this is a graphic novel. The first one I talked about in a review a couple weeks ago, but it is pretty much all about the last man on Earth and how he deals with that type of situation. On being the last man on Earth, there is a lot of conflict, obviously, and there's some type of love interest that's happening, and it's really interesting. I was just picking this up because it is also a really long graphic novel. Like this one, the second volume is 300 pages. I'm really looking forward to read it. Hopefully I'll get to it this month. I'm pretty sure I will after I finish Ready Player One, because this has been something I've wanted to continue reading. The next 2 books that I really hope to read this month, I have been trying to pick up, but I haven't had the motivation or the in the mood for, so hopefully maybe I'll get to them this month. If not, then you know at least 2 books I'll hopefully get to this month. But one of the books that I really hope to get to this month is The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutowski. I don't know. I've heard this book is like really amazing and a really great fantasy book, I believe, and so I'm really interested in picking it up. I don't really know a lot about it. I just know it's about like this heir that doesn't even really want to be an heir to the throne, and there's a lot of war going on and all this other crazy stuff. So it sounds really interesting, and I've heard it's very good, but I just haven't been in the mood to really read it. And so hopefully I'll actually be able to open this up sometime this month and finish it. Alright, so another book I hope to read this month is one I've also heard a whole bunch about, and also that I tried to read last month, but I didn't get that far into it because I couldn't grasp the concept that much, but it is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This book I've heard so much hype about through the book community and through BookTube from when it first came out, because it was a very big type of book that people were reading. I've got about maybe 60 or 70 pages into it. I don't really get it yet. I'm not that hooked, but I've heard it's like really good and very life-changing, and a lot of stuff happens and it makes you cry. And so I really want to try to give this another try this month. I did read the 60 pages last month and I put it down, so maybe I'll pick this up again this month, but I don't know yet. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all the books I really hope to read this month. Please let me know if you've read any of these books in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, what are you hoping to read this month? Because I change my mind really often, and are you the same way? Because yeah, that's just how I roll. Also, if you like, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out by knowing you enjoy my content. And if you'd like, please subscribe to watch my videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So thanks for watching. Bye. Oh man, so I got burned today while reading Ready Player One outside. And you can see the burned areas of where I was holding my book. I had to put a lot of makeup on to cover my burned face.